Yeah, just a quick update for BitTON. This is a platform we just jumped into uh, just recently, a couple of days ago. It actually just started a couple of days ago, so it's very, very brand new. But so far, so good. So just wanted to give you a couple of quick updates, and then they have a live Zoom tomorrow, which I'm going to show you where to get the information on that if you want to jump in. But yeah, so far, so good. It's been looking really good. Lots of traction, momentum. Um, lots of members that are coming on board. And they just opened up. If you're a builder, if you're an active team builder, they just opened up the third level without having you to do anything. Because previously you needed to qualify to open up that third level. They just opened it up, so when someone brand new starts, their first three levels of referral commissions are open right away. So anyway, let's go ahead and dive right in. Of course, not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you do decide to jump into BitTON, please do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, if you watch my initial video on this, I show how to make a deposit. It's really simple. You do need TON, okay? And again, as I mentioned before, it's a Telegram app, but as you can see, they do have a website. But the fact that it's on Telegram makes it really easy, especially if you're on the go a lot like myself. I could just manage my account right from my phone. But in any case, BitTON, well, let's jump into their Telegram real quick. And they've been posting a lot. You can see here they posted about their compensation plan. And the compensation plan can be quite lucrative, especially if you are, like I said, someone who's a team builder, someone who has a following. You can earn several different levels of commissions. Now, of course, the first three levels are open as I just mentioned. As soon as you join, to open up the other levels, you do need to qualify. What's interesting about this compensation plan is there is a weekly, what they're calling a salary, but it's not really a salary. It's more like a bonus. You can qualify for this weekly bonus. Now, of course, there's things you need to do, but you can qualify for a weekly bonus on top of the straight commissions like this. Okay. Um, so yeah, there's definitely a lucrative comp plan. People are starting to get their withdrawals. As you can see, if you have already released the first rewards, you can share a screenshot. There are people posting their screenshots of their wallet. But here's a little bit more on the passive side, right? 250%, 256%. In the 135 days program, you can get up to 256% profit. If you refer others, you can earn up to 21% in referral commissions, right? Down 10 levels. And as I mentioned before, you can earn anywhere from $25 all the way up to $10,000 per week, every week, if you are able to, do volume, right? But again, if you're not an active builder, that's okay. Just on the passive side alone, you can see here you can earn 256% in 135 days. Okay. So again, this is just, starting to get off the ground. There's, several thousand members already. See here. Where is the Zoom? They do have a Zoom coming up, I believe, tomorrow. Here are all the PDFs, by the way. You can get PDFs in Spanish, English, Dutch, Russian, right? If you need, all these documents. If there's a language there that you need that they don't have, let me know. I'll send a message up to my upline, and maybe we can get that done for you. Let's see here. They did a promo here. They gave out some ton. Let me scroll all the way down here for the Zoom. Here's the post that they did, informing people of level 3 now being open right out of the gate, which is pretty cool. It's already live. And you can actually look in your, use the app. You can actually look at your team, how many members you have on each level. They're updating that app as we speak, and it's getting better and better and better. So yeah, this one's looking really good so far. Let me Here is the Zoom right here. So tomorrow, which is April 24th, they're doing a live Zoom. Says here we're thrilled to announce the opening of the third level. Also a reminder, this Friday marks our first BTN payout. Don't miss your chance to be part of this historic moment. Tomorrow, April 24th, they're going to be doing a corporate Zoom, right? A presentation, an opportunity presentation. And here's the link for it. I believe I posted this already inside of my Telegram. So make sure you're following me over on Telegram, or it's right in their Telegram. But here's the link. Here's the passcode 2025, and then the times, again, depending on where you're at in the world, it's 4 p.m. Eastern time. You can jump on that live Zoom. So, yeah, if you like to get into things that are brand new that could potentially be, solid plays. Now, again, I can't guarantee anything. I don't have a crystal ball or anything like that. But conversations that I've had, so far it's looking really strong, lots of momentum. And everything has been smooth thus far. They're constantly improving the app, which is always a good thing. Check this one out. Jump on their Zoom. And if you want to download the Telegram app, I'll leave a link for that down below. Again, you need TON. So again, you just deposit TON and you're good to go. Now, if you make a second deposit or a third deposit, just know that your next deposit has to be equal or greater to your previous deposit. So if you put in $100, let's say you like what you see, you want to come in with a little bit more. Your next deposit, you have to come in with $100 or more, right? You can't put $50, right? So your next deposit always has to be equal to or greater than the previous deposit. So that's just a heads up on that part. Other than that, excited for this one. Happy with what we see so far. Check it out. I'll leave a link down below. As always, guys, do your own research, risk capital only. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.